Next up, we have the second industry presentation for the day. And it talks about integrated approach beyond cloud. I would like to call on the dais Mr. Sangeet Kadiyan ji, who's the General Manager, ESDS Software Solution Limited, to please join us on the stage. And can we have a louder round of applause?
Who is present over here. So I would like to take some 15-20 minutes from you to introduce myself and my organization. So we are a mighty empaneled data center here in India, operating out of Nasik, Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and northeastern states. Just to introduce myself. So we are here in business from last 18 years. We are spread across 4 continents. We are serving some 400 banks as of now. Some 225 government organization has been served by us currently. We have some 40K customers on board. We are proud to announce that we have 1K plus people as a people strength. And then we have 7 plus operational DCs as of now in India. So these are a few of the facilities which are right now available for serving the PSU customer, enterprise, and other government customers. So we have a data center in Nasik. Then we have a DC in Mumbai. We have a Bangalore data center which is running with STPI partnership. Then we have a data center in STPI Mohali, which is recently inaugurated. On the right hand side, you will find the compliances and certifications we carry. So we are a tier 3 certified data center from TIA 942 and from the Uptime Institute also. We are SAP certified also for SAP loads. We are currently have some 250 plus customers who are hosted with us for their SAP workloads. We are ISO and IEC total families of certification in terms of quality controls, security controls, and we are PCI DSS certified for payments and card industry. So recently what is happening that government and state government and central government has been launching so many DBTs and government welfare schemes, which are basically targeted towards the normal people. These schemes has to be rolled out by either PSUs or by government departments. So approximately in last 1 year, more than 100 plus DBT schemes or public benefit scheme has been launched by central government. So there is a challenge when a new scheme comes up, how it has to be rolled out, what is required, how application has to be moved out. So we have an integrated approach, which basically gives a one-stop solution to roll out for rolling out these schemes and putting it up to the customers. So these are the few examples of how government schemes comes up, and then every government department or a PSU has a challenge at how they will roll out these schemes, because there are certain challenges attached to these schemes. And most of them have urgent timelines, either they have to implement in 2 months or 3 months or 60 days times. So the timelines are always stringent and budgets are always crunched. So how do we do it? So what are the challenges? So everybody has to, once the scheme comes up, have to have a development plan that what kind of application is required. So they need to have a development plan for developing an application. Then they need to address the challenges of design and integration from the allied application, which need API sort of integration with them. Then they need to have an infrastructure in terms of cloud capacity, planning, and scalability. Then anyhow application needs to be secure, so they need to talk about the security parameters. Then they need to have a partner who will manage the application stack and the cloud infrastructure stack. And then end of the day, they have to monitor the project costing also. So these are the few of the challenges every organization is facing as of now to roll out these schemes in terms of the moment the government rolls them out. So these are the 4 concerns: project, management, delay, and timeline. So these are the 4 areas which we need to address. And then timelines has to be monitored, and it is running every time. So what is our integrated approach? So we have 4 areas which basically take care of all of your concern. So one is the software part. So we as an organization have our own platform, which is a low code, no code platform, which leverages the citizen developers. So right now what is happening that every now and then there is a scheme comes up or there's a requirement with IT department which required a smaller application to fulfill that task. So what is happening, IT department doesn't always have free developers with them which develop our application now and then. So what we have done, we have developed a low code platform which either required very low amount of coding or it doesn't require a coding at all. So what you can do, you can pick and choose the required items from the platform. It will take care of the backend work, creating forms, creating UI, UX, all those stuff will be taken care by the platform itself. So this is how our low code, no code platform looks about. So it is developed visually, deliver fast and clean application, integrate all existing or new APIs and distribute it everywhere. These are the few features of our low code, no code platform. Visual modeling, it is enabled. Data integration, so it can integrate data with your existing application or the allied application from the data needs to be fetched up. It is reusable component, so whatever least coding you do and whatever features you develop for your new application as of now, they all goes to the platform and they are reusable and available the moment you come up with a new application next time. Collaboration, the platform allows you to collaborate your existing application and new application with any new platform which is developed by either government. So like if you want to do a KYC sort of a scenario, so our application platform has inbuilt module which will do the eKYC part. Right now, every time a new application rolls out has been done, KYC is required. Either it has to be linked with Aadhaar or it has to be linked with any other identity of an organization or a people. So eKYC is something which is inbuilt with the platform itself. Then it is scalable also. So right now you may have a build up application which is for 100 users. Now you want to build it for 1000 users. So platform allows your citizen developer to move that scalability part. So you need not to find very high coded people to deliver that application. Platform itself has the availability of those features which will basically allow you to scale up and scale down. Then we have our cloud offering, which is a patented cloud. So we have the only partner or the only provider in the country, which basically challenges that you need not to scale horizontally. You can basically scale vertically also. So irrespective of the stack you have, our cloud technology allows you to scale within the VM. So if you have installed a VM, which is a 4-core VM, and it is running on a Linux sort of a platform operating system, if you want to scale it up, your VM can scale without switching off. So it is what is called the vertical scaling, and it is a patented technology. So these are the patents we have. So we have a UK patent for it, we have a US patent for it, and we have an India patent for it. So coming from behind, so we have said that we will provide you and help you building the application. Then we can help you hosting your infrastructure also, because we are a cloud service provider and we are MIT empaneled. In terms of cloud mix, so we are support multi-tenancy. We are a multi-hypervisor support provider. We have multi-dimensional auto scaling. So we support horizontal, vertical, and diagonal both. So once you are done up with the vertical scaling, you can move to scale horizontal also. Then we have a flexible billing, pay per consume, pay per use, and pay per reserve. So whatever flavors has been offered by hyperscaler as of now, thus all those flavors are available with us also. Then comprehensive monitoring. So we have our own monitoring and management platform, so which gives you least cost on the monitoring and management of the cloud infrastructure. Then we can monitor compute, storage, network, all components of an infrastructure from our tool itself. Then we have multiple community clouds. So anyhow, we are MIT empaneled. So we have a GCC cloud, out of which so many PSUs and government organization has been served. Then we have a BFSI cloud. So in the starting of the presentation, I said that we are serving some 450 banks. So most of them are Axis banks, cooperative banks, and some larger banks also. And then we have SAP HANA Community Cloud also, which is predominantly made around ERP systems for SAP HANA. So we are hosting some 250 plus customer as of now. Then security is a buzzword as of now. So after the new data bill has come up, everybody is talking of security, and then there are new challenges into security also. So when you go into the market, you will find so many OEMs and vendors who are providing you some sort of a security tool. So somebody is providing you DLP, somebody is providing you SIEM, somebody is providing you any other tool which basically says it will do you IPS and IDS. But we are a tool agnostic organization. So our model is based on skill set and services. So these are the few of the services which we provide in the security. So we provide managed security services, SOC services, and ESDS access services. In this, there is a service called VTM scan services. This is our own tool which has been developed by our own organization. It gives you the availability to scan all your loads which are internet exposed. So if you have multiple URLs and websites and you want to continue scan them, you can use this tool. This is 100% made in India. It is developed by our own team, and a lot of organization has been using it as of now. Then we have WAF. This is also our own tool. It comes with my bundle product, which is Enlight 360. So it is an inbuilt WAF with monitoring. Then we have EDR services, DLP as a service, endpoint backup as a service, antivirus as a service. Then you have ZTNA is one of our products. So if you want to have ZTNA sort of access, you have so many people who are roaming in the market or multiple location, and you want to have a ZTN access to them. So we have a product for ZTN access also. And then we take care of email security. So what is happening that a lot of people have right now moved to O360 sort of platform, but they are not very sure that what type of security any cloud platform provides you. So now when you go with the new data bill, you will find that there are a lot of loopholes which has been left out when you have moved to O365. It directly not complements your existing security posture. So we take care of that security posturing also. In SOC services, we are running 2 SOCs as of now. One SOC is running out of Mumbai, another SOC is running out of Nasik data center. All the services are into managed services form. So 3 services are there: Eagle Eye services, Security Insight services, and VAPT services. So if you are interested in outsourcing any sort of these services in a pay-per-use model, irrespective of buying any sort of tool, or if you don't have intelligence, people, and skill with them, you can have a T-shirt based sizing support from us. So instead of going into a yearly mode or signing a long-term contract, you can have a T-shirt based sizing on these services also from us, which is very unique. So nobody in the security era or security vendor is providing these type of services as of now, which is basically pay, or whenever you want, you can just connect us and we can give you the required codes and you can take those services from us. Then ESDS access services. So we do a lot of PIM and PAM access management. This is new to the market. A lot of people don't have PIM and PAM right now, but due to new security challenges, people are now operating to it, but they don't have required skill set available with them to maintain those stuff. So you can come to us for PIM and PAM management also. Then this is the stack of our cloud and infra managed services. So I have covered software, I have covered infra, which is cloud, I have covered the security part, and this is the managed services part. So we are a managed services provider. Everything what we do mostly on the remote basis. So we provide consulting services. So if you are looking for data center builds, data center audits, so we have a team to do it, and we are currently doing for government, state governments, and PSU organizations. Then we provide backup as a service. So if you have a backup tool with them, but you are done with the buying need of storage a day in, day out, so you can take backup as service. We take both type of backups, endpoint backups and critical server backups. Both services are available. Then DR and BCP as a service. So if you have active DR, you don't have skill set to maintain it, we can maintain it remotely. You want to have a DR as a demand or DR as you go as a service, we can do that also. That is also one of our product, and we can basically manage it remotely also. Then if you have SAP loads but want to outsource the bases or AMS support to us, so we have people to do and manage it. So that is also a T-shirt based sizing approach. No need to have a long-term contract to do that. You can have small-term contracts or need-based contract with us. And then on the cloud part, we are now initiated into DevOps as a service. So this is something which is right now in very much demand. People have taken their cloud journey, and they are now slowly moving their loads to either public cloud or private cloud. So what is happening, their application has not been made in a way that it directly goes to the cloud. Either it needs some sort of app modernization, or they need to be broken into microservices environment. So we have our own skill set which is developed, and they sit around Mumbai and Nasik. So if you are looking for an application which needs to be migrated or re-platform or re-hosted to any sort of a hyperscaler cloud provider, we can help you take that journey. Most of these tasks basically linger on to 30 days to 90 days of activity. So it is not a long-term activity. That's why people don't hire people for it. So we can do this DevOps as a service for you. This is also an on-demand service. The moment you have need for it, you can connect with our organization, and we will be happy to do it into a required time. This is how our total product portfolio looks around. So I have already mentioned about cloud. Then I have like to mention over here this iPass. So iPass is one of the product which is right now being used by Maharashtra government, Karnataka government, and one of this is used by Odisha also. So what we are doing, we are basically providing a platform or a software which helps you manage your budgets. So every district, every local body have some sort of a development fund, and they don't have a platform to manage that development fund and where the activity is going on. So this platform provides you ease and scalability and transparency in managing your funds. So like if small development or road building has been happening and district magistrate wants to manage it, that has been actually happening over there and what quality of work has been done. So it provides you geotagging of the work. So anybody, if any employee from district office can go over there, he can have geotagging of that work and the same can be uploaded to the portal itself. So it provides all funding management, it provides all digital management, and same can be scaled up to the state level also. So if district magistrate or a district collector wants to give reports to its minister or chief minister, he can roll out the reports and it can be extended to the higher departments also. Then we have another well product which is a farm route. So it is a marketplace which basically enables farmers, farming industry and farming enablers to come into a common platform. Right now we have some 300 plus vendors on this portal. So this portal we have done some demos. So right now northeastern 7 states are looking at it, and Odisha is initiating a dedicated farm route portal for their farming community and agriculture community. All other services I have already covered. Then we have a Spock Hub also. This is also a marketplace. So we have some 500 plus multi-utility vendors, software providers, niche product providers into this Spock Hub. So this Spock Hub enables cross-platform enabling, in which there are a lot of vendors which are not in of our flair. Like you can find vendors who will provide smaller application or testing application, but we don't build them. You can have vendors who are basically into geo-testing or IoT platform providers, or who are into software testing things. So there are 500 plus vendors which are right now on Spock Hub market. I would like to conclude my presentation over here. If there are any questions around any product, I will be happy to take it.
Request now Shri Piyush Mishra ji, Advisor to Minister of State, Ministry of Micro, Small, Medium and Enterprise, Government of India, to please felicitate Mr. Sangeet Kadiyan ji, who is the General Manager of ESDS Software Solutions Limited. Can we have a huge round of applause for such a wonderful presentation?